Charles Robinson, Yahoo Sports, tweets this out. Roger Goodell specifically does not want Watson playing in Houston in that game. Week 12 lines up with the previously 12-game suspension that they had very limited talks to. Albert Breer also. So that was a couple of people that were reporting that. I'm not quite sure what, I'm sure the Browns would say, fine, Deshaun won't play against the Texans. That's the least of their worries at that point. I don't get that.
Yeah. It seems like the NFL really wants to avoid this Texans game. And look, here's what I'll say. I have no idea what to expect from this suspension length, because what would make sense is that they just go and get what they wanted from the start, right? If this is just going to be the NFL doing whatever they want, then they're just going to go indefinite, make them reapply next offseason, well, in the calendar year. So we're talking, next August he has to apply for reinstatement, which means he's going to get a real shortened offseason program, right? He's not going to be able to participate in May or even OTAs or any of that. Deshaun won't be eligible to come back till next August, and that's just what it will be. But the NFL has a history of making decisions when it comes to suspensions that make nobody happy, right? Like, not the people who are getting suspended are going to be happy about this, and the people who are talking about this player needs to be suspended aren't going to be happy about this. And I just wouldn't be surprised if something like that came down the pipe, right? But that's just me looking kind of cynically at the NFL's office's incompetence in the past in this area, because this is something that we have known in Cleveland, right? We dealt with this with Myles Garrett. We dealt with this with Josh Gordon. Like, if there's a franchise that has dealt with the league office in the word indefinite suspension more than any other fan base, maybe the Patriots, but specifically the Browns. We know how weird, and remember when Josh Gordon got like a whole season and they reduced it to 10 games, 3 games before those 10 games were up. Like, they just do stuff that makes nobody happy, and I just wouldn't take that possibility out of here, that they're going to end up with a suspension here that's going to ultimately make nobody happy.